Transportation leaders breaking ground today on a Georgia 400 Express Lanes project, a multi-billion-dollar effort to ease traffic in Metro Atlanta. Construction already underway along the 16-mile stretch from the North Springs MARTA station to just north of McFarland Parkway in Forsyth County. Billed as the largest transportation investment in state history, GDOT says the project will cut congestion and improve mobility through Fulton and Forsyth counties.